The goal of the Universal Library is to make all authored works created since the beginning of time instantly available to anyone, anywhere in the world, in any language. Advances in storage and compression techniques have made it possible to gather vast amounts of information in digital libraries and make them available all over the world. The Internet, particularly the World Wide Web, makes it possible to deliver this information nearly instantaneously anywhere on the planet. Let's now take a look at some of the materials contained in the Universal Library and how to access them. We're looking at a high-resolution color image of a cactus flower from an antique botanical print. The original of this print is rare and fragile and is normally inaccessible to human beings. But through the Universal Library, it can be made available to researchers all over the world. To look at other material in the Universal Library, we just go back to the home page and select books, for example. This gives a menu of some of the books that are available now in the Universal Library. We can take a look at some antique books that are in the public domain, choosing here The History of New England, a book from 1847. This screen enables the user to configure the system to produce a display tailored to his particular computer. And now I can go in and look at an actual scanned image of the book, The History of New England, written by Lilly in the year 1847. And here we see the book exactly as it exists, even with discolorations. Looking at a different book, here's one, for example, books by Charles Dickens, we can look at the full text of Oliver Twist and instantaneously access any chapter of the book. Begin reading, print the book out, whatever we would like to do with it. Through the Universal Library, we can access newspapers from all over the world. Here, for example, from the different continents, we can access a Japanese newspaper, the Japan Times. These are today's headlines, November 4th, 1997. If we want to look at a particular article, I just click on it and begin reading the full text from the Japan Times. Through the Universal Library, we can actually listen to music. Here, for example, some works by Mozart. One of the more intriguing capabilities of the Universal Library is its ability to present video. Here we're looking at a technical tutorial on Windows NT.
If you add the C++ classes, you have about another 2,000 functions or methods in that case. If you add the OLE embedded documentation, you have
at the bottom left, we see an outline of the technical talk, and we can select individual sections and go to them immediately.
Win32 is now the standard platform from Microsoft. It's the generic name for a collection of 32-bit implementations of Windows. Windows NT is a complete operating system written from the ground up. Look underneath it, there's MS-DOS 7. And if you don't believe me, go read Unauthorized Windows 95. This was actually a reaction to the NT people who sort of...
In case you don't want to wait for the end, you can skip directly to it.
Fortunately, this is trivial. But it does require that you do it. You don't get it for free from the linker.
Here are some advantages of the Universal Library. First, it makes vast amounts of information, both ancient and current, immediately available. It uses multimedia, motion pictures, sound, and text. The information is instantly available to anyone in the world who has access to the Internet. For a fuller demonstration, please visit our website.